Alrighty ladies, here we go. First step, moisturizing the skin, giving you a nice canvas to work with. It's nice and hydrated, makes everything go on very good. Okay, what we're using here is a foundation primer. I would suggest, if you want your makeup to stay on all day long, foundation primer is always the best route to go. This is the Radiance one by Marcier. It just kind of gives you that everyday glow type of look. Next, what I am doing is using concealer under her eyelids. This is the LA Girl HD Pro Concealer. She doesn't really have under eye circles, so what I'm just doing is giving it to her to give her a brighter look with the foundation that I will be using. I'm spreading it out with a concealer brush and going around her nose, on the bridge of her nose, also her temple, just to make sure that the concealer is spread out evenly throughout her face. I also like to go on the eyelids just to make sure that when I put on eyeshadow, everything will be nice and smooth. So just make sure you blend everything out so that you don't see the nits and cracks of the face. And that is as far as we go with the concealer. Next step is foundation. This is one of my favorite foundations at the moment. It's a medium to light coverage, gives you a very natural look. I'm using a flat top brush to stipple it into the skin, just so that you look very porcelain-esque, if you can say that. Getting the neck, making sure people don't realize that she's using foundation. Next, we are going with the LA Girl Pro Conceal in HD for a cream contour, sculpting her face first, going around the temples, on the jawline, the nose. Next, what I did is grab a damp beauty blender and just start beating her face. Not legitimately, obviously. And just make sure that it looks very natural. Making sure you blend, 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 blend. Go into the jawline. Going to the jawline with contour is just good so that if you take a selfie, your jaw looks very defined. A lot of girls like doing that, especially, you know, after eating all those tamales after the holidays. I'm just kidding. Go into the cheekbone and blend, blend, blend. Also. And then going into the nose and doing the same thing. Just make sure that it all looks very natural. Next, what we are doing here is we are going to bake. This is actually the banana powder. And I'm just going under her eyes. This helps so that your concealer does not crease throughout the day. And then also going down the bridge of her nose and around her forehead. It just helps that all the concealer that I am putting does not crease and it bakes into your skin. For those of you that don't know what baking is, it just melts into your skin so that you have a smooth finish. Next, what I am doing is I am priming her lid for the eyeshadow. I am using the 24-Hour Shadow Insurance by Too Faced, one of my favorite primers. Using a concealer brush to spread it out nice and evenly. Then I'm going with a 35N palette by Morphe. And I'm using a light color all over her lid just to make sure that when I do other shadows, they can transition nice and smoothly. Why is she laughing? It was so hard for her to stay serious throughout this video. If you know this girl personally, you know she laughs 24/7 just like I do, so this was the hardest thing. All right, we are going with a light brown shadow and we are going around her crease and smoking it out. I am buffering with a round brush by Japonesque, and then I'm going on the other side and doing the same thing. Buffer blending is key. Next, I went in with the Naked 3 palette. I am going all over her lid with Trick, which is a nice, very shimmery, orangey color that matches her shirt, and just applying an even amount on the lid on both eyes, making sure that it shimmers, not too exaggerated, just naturally enough. Making sure you buffer it out with the smokiness of the light brown that I went in with. Then in the inner tear duct, I am going in with Strange, which is a light white color, just so her eyes pop a little bit more. Alrighty, I will come back to the eyeshadow, but for now we are going to give her a wing liner. This is one of my holy grail liquid liners. It is by Physicians Formula. It's in all black and it's waterproof. And a bonus, it helps your lashes grow. I am proof of that. I promise you that my lashes are so long that I don't even need fake lashes anymore sometimes. So just make sure you wing that out nice and evenly. Then you go to the other side, do your wing first, then start eyelining the lid, and then filling in the gaps, and keep on going and going until you have a nice wing. Alrighty, now that I am comfortable with the wing, I am going back in with the Naked 3 palette and smoking out her eye again using Factory and Mugshot. So what I'm doing is I am outlining the crease to give her more of a night look. Then I am just buffering in, and then I am going to grab a fluffy brush and blend that out completely. Here comes the fluffy brush. Okay, so we are just smoking it out so that it looks very natural. Blending is key, people. When I say that, I do not joke. Alrighty, I am going in with the pointy powder brush by Morphe just to remove all the excess powder that was left. And just baking itself is good so your makeup lasts all day, and it makes sure that everything is just nice and even and nothing creases throughout the day. Next, I'm going in with the Lorac Pro Contour Palette, and I'm going to outline where I did the cream contour just to make sure that it kind of just sets everything together, again, for an all-day use so that nothing falls out of place. We are powdering that up, the temples, the cheekbones. Don't forget the jawline for the perfect selfie. Make sure you get both sides. And then going in again with that pointy brush and just powdering the rest of the face. This is just for an everyday look so that nothing falls out of place. Then we are going in with the lashes, although I am sorry I did not record that, so here I'm kind of letting her stand still for a little bit so you can see how the lashes looked. Then I'm going to do her eyebrows. Since she already has very defined eyebrows, I felt like I didn't need to outline them anymore, so all I'm doing is going in with the powder to make it more bolder, but I am letting her natural eyebrows just kind of show throughout the day with this. So I'm defining them with a little brow powder, and that's as far as it goes with that. Next, I'm going in to the waterline, not in the waterline, on the outside, to give her smoky look a finish. And I am just filling it with powder. Then I'm going into the bottom lashes with some mascara to make sure that everything just stands out more. And yeah, just filling in the bottom lashes so that they look more bolder. Next, I'm going in again with that Physicians Formula liquid liner just to outline the wing again to make sure that it goes in greatly with the lashes that I put on so that you can't really tell that they're fake. It seems like she cheered for me saying that. Alrighty, last step, I'm using the Badescu Rosewater setting spray just to hydrate her face and to help me give this highlight more life. I am using Becca Cosmetics Champagne Pop, one of my holy grail highlighters, my all-time favorite. It's by Jaclyn Hill, one of my favorite YouTube gurus, and I'm just highlighting her face, giving her a glow. And then I'm going in with Kylie Cosmetics Candy K. I wanted more of a nude lip, pink orangey undertone lip to go with the smokiness of the eye look, just to finish everything off. Alrighty, well that completes our look, just finishing outlining the lips, and the look is done. For those of you that wear makeup on a daily basis, I would suggest this, but if you're not used to a lot of makeup like most people out there who don't have time sometimes, this is a good night look, just so that when you go out with your girls for a drink or on a date, you look simple but very glam, and when you take pictures, your highlights on fleek. In all seriousness, thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed my techniques. If you did like and enjoy this, please give Behind the Scenes with Christy a thumbs up or a like. Look forward to the next one.